Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we're looking at The Brave and the Bold, issue 3. This is the 6-part miniseries starring Batman and Wonder Woman from 2018. Now it's written and drawn by Liam Sharp, with colors by Romulo Fajardo Jr., ALW's Troy Petari on letters, and Sharp and Fajardo Jr. on the cover. Group editor was Brian Cunningham, with Jessica Chen editor. Now I have to say this team has been very, very good so far. In issue 3, continues that trend. Look at that beautiful cover. That's awesome. Now the art inside is just as beautiful. It's an elaborately drawn book, lots of detailing, and you can look for hidden faces in the background and scenery. It's really cool. This starts up in Tir Na Nog with Bruce Wayne asleep in a bed. He's exhausted from the journey there. Apparently this place has that effect on normal humans, and he's probably the first human to travel there in a very, very long time. It's implied that they don't exactly get a lot of visitors. And he's awoken by these 3 fairies with really creepy alien eyes, and he takes a bath and his memory's a little laggy. Diana shows up and says, "Bruce, I need your help. Stop screwing around." And he starts to kind of come around. And they ride through the countryside and we get some beautiful scenery escapes, and we learn a little bit about Diana filling Bruce in on what's going on with the Fomorians and the Daydanin and how they continue to wage conflict. Bruce stops at a creek and sifts through the water a little bit and finds a stone. He had an Irish nanny at one point, so he knows a little bit of Irish lore. And he finds a stone that's been naturally worn through. It's called a hag stone. And it's supposedly a stone that has a naturally worn hole in it will let you see invisible creatures. And that's exactly what he does. And he sees that he's being followed by 3 of these creatures. And one is kind of over the top silly. That's a little annoying. They end up getting in a fight with these creatures, and it's an intentional fight. Bruce wanted to test what they knew and also test out his knockout gas, which did work. So that was a bonus. And we get some discussion about what could have happened, why this guy was killed. They go to the border wall and see that there is a strict limit to the area of this land. Now, Bruce suspects something else is going on because these people seem to fight, but nobody actually gets killed, and they keep forgetting that the conflict happens. They sort of do this for sport. It's not so much of an actual fight as it is something to occupy the eternal time which they're trapped there. And things have been escalating and kind of getting out of hand, and whoever killed the king is up to something else. Batman's starting to figure it out, but I think he's having a little question internally about whether or not they can actually be effective in this land, because it's a little insane. Plus he's really out of his element. There's a lot of magic at work, and he needs logic and rationale in order to do detective stuff. So I think he's going to have a little bit of an uphill battle on this one. But we end with the hint that there is someone else in play, and I'm interested to see where that leads. This was a great issue, part of a great miniseries. If you haven't been picking this up, definitely consider picking it up. It was a lot of fun. This has a really good story to it, and it plays a lot into Irish mythology, and the art is just amazing throughout the book. There's a couple of things that I take minor qualms with, but it still leaps and bounds above anything that the majority of books has in it. Liam Sharp is a fantastic artist, and I would gladly get posters of any scene in this book. Please consider getting it on your next trip to your local comic shop, or ordering it if you have no local comic shop, because it is a really beautiful book, and I don't think you'll regret it. But that's just my opinion. As always, thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel, and please be sure and hit like, share, and subscribe. It really helps us out, and we hope to see you on the next one.